Welcome to Every Coach Needs a Coach, a podcast for coaches of all sports and all age groups to learn from coaches and people they may otherwise never have the chance to meet. A while ago, I did an episode on Listen to the Crickets. And Listen to the Crickets was a story about my nephew who we were out playing kickball one night. He was 3 or maybe even 2 at the time. And our whole family was over, so we had like 30 people out in the backyard playing kickball. It was Labor Day weekend. And he was too little to play kickball, so he was kind of like pulling people aside and playing on swings with them and doing things that he could do. And he pulled me aside and brought me by the swing set, and he said, "Aunt Kelly," he had a little, he couldn't say all his words yet, and he said, "Listen to the trittits." Tom, listen to the trittits? Yeah, listen to the trittits. And he meant listen to the crickets. So we stopped and we listened to the crickets, and it was one of the most beautiful moments of my life, this little moment with my nephew, because we paused and we just listened, and I just soaked it in. It was this beautiful moment. And I tell you that again for one reason: everybody should pause and listen to the trittits. Slow down, appreciate the birds that are singing in the background right now. Just it's all gonna be okay. Listen to the trittits. The second thing I tell you that for is because I started to do these little snippets. I called them See One, Do One, Teach One, because I wanted to practice communicating, and I wanted to start to gather stories that I could share with my team and share with people in my life. And it's worked, because my staff now for soccer is amazing. They are amazing people. My assistant is great, as a former player of the program, played college level soccer, has been with us for a couple of years just volunteering, and this year it made sense to bring her on as my assistant. And I asked her and my other coaches and challenged them for something that they want to improve on as coaches over the course of the season. And my assistant yesterday mentioned to me, this was 2 days ago, it was a rough day. She felt like she rushed through everything. She felt like the thing she wanted to work on maybe for this week is just slowing down. So I told her to listen to the cricket story. And I talked to her again last night. I said, "How did your slowing down go?" And I said, "Listen to the crickets," to myself. Just once out loud, but other times she said it to herself. If I didn't do that podcast, or I should phrase that another way. I remembered Listen to the Crickets because I did a See One, Do One, Teach One about it. So for you, my challenge is, whether it's a podcast that you start, whether it's videos that you do, whether it's a journal that you write in, whether it's something a blog that you write, reflect on your experiences. And Listen to the Crickets wasn't a coaching experience, but it applies to a lot of things. And I try to do these daily. I haven't done it so much with Every Coach Needs a Coach. I have another podcast for physical therapy where I basically just speak to my patients. But I try to do that one daily. And it's inspired by Dr. Rob Gilbert's Success Hotline. And Dr. Rob Gilbert is a sports psychologist at Montclair State who has a success hotline that he started in 1990. He has done a message absolutely every single day for the last 34 years. And if he is anything, he's consistent, which is most of the battle. He shows up and he delivers a message. And he's delivered probably the same theme of messages. There's maybe 25 themes of messages. I've listened to it on and off for the past 15 years. And none of the messages have been absolutely earth-shattering, but they've been consistent. And I appreciate that about him, and it's inspired me to come back. And I was thinking about it this morning as I was playing fetch with my dog here, that I remembered Listen to the Crickets because I did an episode about it. And there are stuff that you will remember, things that you will remember because you've reflected on them. They stick it longer in your memory that way. And then you can apply them to help other people in your life. So that's it for today. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending some time and your attention with me today. Keep moving and keep getting better every day.